Hey everyone, welcome to the Worship House Media video blog. I'm Dale Carter.
And I'm Luke Miller.
Luke, it's good to be back.
It is good after a week off.
It's been a week off from the video blog. You were at Nashville at the Luminous Conference.
Yeah, and you were here in Dallas at Catalyst.
Right. We tell each other what we did.
Yeah, it's important for us to tell each other where we've been.
I really enjoyed Catalyst. It was a great leadership conference. If you haven't been, I'd recommend you check one out. And I hear from you guys that Luminous was great. It's a new conference, right?
Yeah, it was really cool. Like I said, brand new conference this year. A lot of great stuff for church creatives, church artists,
cool.
worship leaders. Really great music. All Sons and Daughters were there.
You've been
Bella
talking up
Reed.
All Sons and Daughters, man.
Yeah, they were good. So, check out luminousproject.com, I think, for next year's conference.
Well, summer is an interesting time. There's conferences for video for churches. A lot of churches might be doing stuff for graduation. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about some graduation videos.
Yeah.
We're kind of in between some seasons. You know, we had, Mother's Day, Memorial Day. Father's Day is coming up, but it's a ways off. So let's focus on graduation because it's kind of a unique time. You can kind of show it any different Sunday, and also some other cool new stuff on the site.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Did your church do anything special for you when you graduated from high school or college?
Yeah, we had it every year, this little graduation ceremony thing.
Yeah.
We all had to sit on the front pew.
Did you?
And it was super awkward.
Because normally you probably sit in the back pew.
Oh yeah, all the kids went to the back so they could pass notes and stuff.
Nice. See, at our church, we all sat on the front pew because we were trying to show everybody how spiritual we were.
Maybe, all the time?
Yeah, all the time.
I thought you meant just for the graduation.
Not just one week, Dale.
I was like, did your church steal the idea from my church?
Yeah, no. But I remember we always got a Bible it was engraved with our name on it and had a little note from our pastor saying, congratulations.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about showing a graduation video is that it can kind of span all the different graduates, whether it's like middle school to high school or even like college graduates or high school, obviously. So
kindergarten graduation?
I don't know. Yeah. They probably have their own special thing for the little kids.
Maybe.
So anyway, if you go in Worship House, there's a featured video button on the bottom. You can check out all the graduation videos. But basically, a couple we want to highlight. Steelhouse has a few.
Yeah. Some
graduation inspiration stuff with some quotes. Just really kind of encouraging, and I think that's a great route you can take with sort of encouraging your graduates.
Yeah, absolutely. Put something up there on the screen they can watch. Usually have great score, good quotes. Another one, speaking of quotes, is the Skit Guys Nuggets of Wisdom.
If you want to go a little funnier.
It's funny, but also, it's got some good stuff in there.
Don't they take some quotes, some famous graduation quotes kind of out of context, right?
Yeah,
it's classic. Much. So they're literally nuggets of wisdom.
Literally, pulled from the hole and now worthless.
Dude, you know what you should do? If you're at church, you should show nuggets of wisdom and then pass out chicken nuggets. Mm-hmm. And really bring the point home.
That'd be a really good idea. Every graduate gets a 4-piece.
Apparently I'm hungry because I thought of chicken when you said nuggets of wisdom.
I think that's fair.
All right, so moving on from graduation, let's talk about one of our new videos, called Unlike Christ.
Yeah.
And this one was recently featured on GodTube. It's gotten a lot of views.
Yeah.
So talk about this one, Luke. This is interesting.
Yeah, so Unlike Christ is a new one from Brian Garcia. And basically what he did is he filmed his screen as he was Googling certain things. I actually don't...
It's one thing. He Googles, why are Christians so?
Okay, right. So when he does that, you get the little drop down, which is the, autofill, and, you get a lot of interesting things with that.
Yeah.
But every single time it was, why are Christians so? And there were negative words. He'd put in the letter C, and then you would get, cranky. That's not one.
Well, the one that stood out to me was when he put A, it was angry, annoying, and arrogant.
Yeah.
And nothing positive popped up, which is kind of interesting and telling. I think that's his point in the video, that Christians, maybe have a little bit of a branding issue.
Right, yeah, because you would think, someone was making the point that, maybe by saying, why are Christians so, you're automatically asking for negative. So I was like, I think that's the whole point, because it should say, why are Christians so kind? Why are Christians so loving? Why are Christians so...
Just cool.
Awesome.
I thought it'd be kind of interesting to put in a few of our own Google searches. So I typed in Worship House to see what would show up.
Yeah.
If you type in Worship House, the first thing is Worship House Media promo code. People are looking for free stuff.
Interesting.
Then kids, Worship House Kids.
Yeah, that's good.
So what else do you think we should search for?
Dale Carter is?
Let's try let's try to take on Brian Garcia's "Why Are Pastors So?" What would that be? Why are pastors so rich?
Oh, really?
Rich is the first one.
Nice.
Random. That's not what I was expecting.
Why are they so rich?
If you just do "Why are pastors self-employed?" just came up with just an S. Why pastors should blog.
Okay.
Anyway, that was interesting.
Yeah. Maybe pastors should video blog like we're doing.
What about church video? Church videos for kids for Easter.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of generic.
Good. That is interesting. So, what's cool about this video?
It is so interesting.
It's not that interesting. What's cool about this video is that it gives you a chance to kind of put something up on the screen to show your congregation, like, hey, this is what is commonly being said or commonly being asked about Christians in the church. So definitely something to kind of be sobering. You know, one of the things that I thought was interesting about this is how technology is beginning to creep into videos, you know, because when you make a video, you basically want to appeal to like some sort of shared experience. You want everybody to identify with the characters in the story. And so it's funny to see that like now, like Googling has become such a part of our culture and such a part of our everyday lives that you can make a video about this. I mean, we obviously saw like the social network Christmas and Follow, you know, that are using social media, and it just shows like like my mom's on social media.
Right.
So that means everybody's
Well,
doing
yeah,
it.
and you start to see it in videos, kind of like, you know, we watch a movie and you see a cell phone, and if it's a flip phone, it's dated, but now you see iPhones because it's more relevant. And yeah, you see Macs and stuff. And yeah, it's really interesting, and I think it's a great way to reach out to your congregation in a relevant way. Yeah. I really think you should check out Unlike Christ by Brian Garcia and see if it's a video your church could use, at least get you thinking about this topic and maybe how you could present it. The last video we wanted to mention, it's not new, but speaking of technology, about a year ago, Central Films released a video called Masks, and they used an iPad. Yeah. And it's really cool looking, but they had an iPad in front of people's faces, like with their own face, but like as if you're putting on a mask, you're a different person than you are in reality. And that's a really interesting way to use technology. So I don't know, I think it's just really cool to kind of mention that's happening, and that's a cool thing to do at your church if, you know, if your church is into tech. I mean, maybe it's not for everybody. But
if you don't have iPads, don't show it, because people will be like, what is that?
What is an iPad?
What is going on?
Google, what is an iPad?
Yeah, and I think they actually might be like first-gen iPads, so if your church only has like second and third gen.
You might be snobby. That is, technology just does change too quick to keep up with video.
It really does.
Well, anyway, I think we've talked quite a bit there. Yeah. Let's wrap up here. Thanks everyone for watching. Check out the graduation videos and the new stuff on worshipHousemedia.com. Thanks.
Yep. See you soon.